What's up, everybody? Time for a very quick review. I'd like to introduce you to Transformers Cybertron Armored Hotshot. I'd also like to introduce you to my very first eBay mishap. The very funny thing is, I had bought the original Cybertron Hotshot, you know, the Chrysler ME412 dude, not this Armored Hotshot. It was a slight, I guess, a misunderstanding. The original eBay seller must have just got the Hotshots confused or something. I emailed her yesterday, which is actually when I got this, and I'm planning on sending it back and hopefully getting the proper Hotshot that I purchased instead of, well, this one. But I figured I might as well take advantage of the opportunity that I do have. If I do end up getting the proper Hotshot that I ordered, I can have a review of both Hotshots. So, might as well get it over with. So here we have him in his armored army vehicle mode, which, of course, I mean, it's pretty reminiscent of the original Hotshot with its very dark blue wheels and its bright blue body. It even has the dark blue roof hood scoops, I guess you could say. Of course, it's got a slightly different Autobot logo, though. If my camera will focus on it, it's got that. I don't know what they called it in Cybertron Allegiance or something. I haven't watched that show in ages, so please forgive me for being a little unprofessional. Of course, you got a bunch of mini-con ports, well, two here on the side. I never understood the purpose of having those, but whatever. But yeah, not a whole lot to him. Oh look, he's got a spoiler. I'm just kidding. It's just his feet tucked away. So yeah, not too much going on here. It's just a very simple little armored vehicle. Now, I don't have the cyber key that goes with it. I don't know if the Earth cyber key is correct. I believe it is, but I could be wrong on that. But this is all I have. It didn't come with its cyber key or any of the other accessories that came with the toy. It's even missing the front headlights that cover up these little missiles inside the front. So he's a little worse for wear. Now, as for cyber key gimmicks, put the cyber key up in here. Just kind of push it in. And these little things on the top reveal some extra hidden away missiles. I think that's a pretty neat little feature, and it's actually pretty nice in robot mode, which we'll get to here in a minute. But they are a little stiff on mine. They don't always pop up correctly. Usually they do, but not always. Sometimes they'll stop about like that. They'll stop halfway. So they're a little sticky on my particular model. Something else that's also kind of a neat little feature on this toy, this little part here, just kind of put the cyber key in there. At first I thought it was for an extra gimmick, but in fact I don't even know if this is the proper purpose for it. But basically it's just kind of like a cyber key storage place, but it's really not all that great. It doesn't hold up very well. Let me go ahead and hold the camera a bit so we can get him into his robot mode. The funny thing I found about this particular toy was that he transforms almost identical to the original Hotshot. I mean, it's slightly different in areas, but in general, same basic idea, and it is still extremely easy to do. The one thing I can say, the joints on this one are real stiff, so at least it has that going for it. This thing here, up, and there we have him in his very basic robot mode. Easily recognizable as Hotshot. But yeah, a slight difference between the original. Of course, he's a little bit more armored and in shape. He's a little bit more buff, I guess you could say, than the original. He's also a lot more armored with all this thickness, and he's also got a lot of missiles, which we'll get to in just a second. And the cyber key gimmick still works in this mode. Bring this up, stick it in the back, cyber key in the back, plug it in, and these things, yeah, as you can tell, they got stuck. But those aren't all the missiles. He's got some here on his shoulders, which is pretty awesome. He's also got some here on his knees, well, shins. So, he's pretty tough. He is really packing heat. That's one thing I do like. All the hidden missiles are really a nice feature. One thing I did forget to point out was that he's actually got a lot of detail all over the figure. Aside from the fact that all these missiles are all nicely painted and detailed, he's got a lot of other nice little details all over the place. His head's nicely detailed, being easily recognizable as the Hotshot, with all the visor, detailing on the chest, here on the arms, the front of the truck. You see all the, you can see like all the little like bolts and stuff holding it together. Everything. Probably the best is like here around the back. We've got like little shovels and pickaxes, easily recognizable as some sort of like emergency vehicle. Here on the arms. So he's pretty highly detailed. I mean, it's not hard to see why, because he's not exactly an old toy. I mean, this was released in 2006, right before the first movie came out. As for articulation, he's a bit of a brick. His arms can go out, can rotate all the way around. He can bend at the elbow. His head can rotate all the way around, obviously. His legs can go forward and back and bend at the knee, and then can go out from the body. His feet can kind of pivot forward, but that's just due to transformation. Not a whole lot of articulation going on, but as far as I can recall, it's only slightly, and I do mean slightly, worse than the original Hotshot. The original Hotshot did have a little bit more movement in the arms, and I believe that's pretty much the only extra movement that he had. His legs were also just as restricted as this one's are. I don't think they have any kind of rotation down here at the knee. There probably are other features when it comes to like his weapons and everything, but like I said before, I'm missing all his, extra weaponry. So, my bad. Well, that's pretty much been this little toy. Hopefully, I shall have the proper Hotshot soon. See y'all later. Peace out. What it is, everybody. Today we are going to be taking a look at the hell. Hello, Boss the Christian Transfer. I heard that your birthday was a couple of weeks ago. So I decided to send you this horrible pile of crap. I would like you to review this. And if you refuse to review this, I will bend you over the sink